Hello, my beautiful, amazing listeners. How are you guys doing? Welcome to an extra sip. I'm your host, Mary Smaki. Welcome back to the Tea Garden, everyone. Guys, Julia's back.
I'm back, bitch.
How are you?
I am honestly so good, Miriam. We've had a great day. It's been very productive, very happy, very positive.
No, I agree. Well, and I know you don't listen to the podcast. But in my one that just came out before this one, I was saying how so many stupid things have happened to us this semester.
Oh, dumb.
And we created I'm giggling, I'm over it, I'm livid.
Yeah.
And I was like, right now I'm just giggling over everything.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely giggling over every single thing that's been happening. And you know what? I just feel like that energy, that vibe has just led to more things to cause us to giggle.
Exactly.
It's been great.
Well, let's explain a little bit of our day, because I honestly have had a great time.
I've had a great... Well, let's start from square one. It snowed.
Yeah, guys. We're recording this on a Sunday, as I always do. Williamsburg was touched by the fairy today. The winter fairy, guys. We have a little bit of snow.
Which is funny because last year it fully did not snow until a month after we left, which hate that.
No, I know. I didn't even get to see it because I live in Ghana, as you guys already know. So I never get to see snow, so this was nice.
And this happened the day before finals, so everyone is kind of hoping and praying that we could just slip right out.
No. Yeah, well, you guys are listening to this on a Tuesday, so you'll know if we did have finals or not. If we do, yikes, because I'm not studying.
Oh, no, for sure not.
Can we get into that? Because I talk about that all the time to people. I'm always like, yeah, Julia and I, we just don't care, really.
Yeah.
I feel like, of course, we care a little bit. Mm-hmm. But we're not, in swim.
No.
24 hours stressing.
No, because
I
at the end of the day, it's I'm not at college to learn. Which sounds dumb.
Okay.
That sounds dumb. I get that. But I'm here for, the experience of college and to learn and to grow.
That's what you always talk about.
So me wasting my whole last couple of weeks of the semester stressed and ready to die in the library 24 hours a day like they do. They sleep there.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, our library is 24 hours, so I honestly have never even seen it, but rumors are that people bring tents.
Oh, I've heard of people
true.
bringing sleeping bags, which disgusting.
I don't even know if that's true, though.
I don't know. I've not ever been there past 11, so.
See, right. I'm the type of person, if it's midnight and I don't know it, I just don't know it. And I'm going to bed.
Going to sleep. Mm-hmm. Same thing the next day. I'm not waking up at 8.
No.
I gotta get my Z's, my beauty rest.
Well, because I'm always what? All
right.
So I'm okay, it's midnight. Let me go to bed and wake up early. By that point, I've already lost. Because I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd rather get it, even in high school.
No,
I would never wake up at 5 because I had to wake up at 6 for the bus. I would never wake up at 5 and do my work.
No.
I was always well, let me just finish what I need to do. Sleep at 2, but at least wake up when I need to at 6.
Yeah. I would rather
it just makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm not waking up, period, usually. So I'm not, sure not waking up early. Ever.
No.
Half the time I don't even wake up for class.
No, fair.
Let alone wake up early to study for a test for a class. Are you kidding?
No, I know.
Stop.
Well, can we also get into that? How you just never go to any of your classes.
Well, let's not say
yet
that.
You're thriving. Okay, guys, no, so we did a twin reveal, right? Because we're twins, if you didn't know, in our sorority. And we did a little reveal, and I needed to know the day she wasn't going to be in her room so I could decorate for her. And she was don't mind the Thursday classes, I don't go to any of them. And I was you fully have 3 classes that day, but okay, great. Good.
No, yeah. I have 4 classes this semester, and I only ever consistently went to... Oh, wait, no.
Okay.
I didn't ever consistently go to any of them. I would switch off between my Monday, Wednesday classes, sometimes going to them, and then also going to none. So it was either I went to Monday, Wednesday, or I didn't go to anything.
Oh.
And I feel like that's really worked out for me. I've been very happy. So
I've been giggling. Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't need, in college, it's not hard. And you're basically teaching yourself, in a way. I have one class where I just go to take notes.
Yeah.
I don't even need to be there, really.
Truly, yeah.
I don't know. But high school's oh, no, this won't fly with your professors. And I'm oh, but it has flown.
But it has flown. It has grown wings and it has flown.
We're fully almost second semester juniors, and I'm doing great. I don't know about you.
No, I'm fine.
Great.
I'm so fine.
Great. Good. Well, Julia.
Yes.
Because I didn't know if you were going to come on the podcast because you sometimes
stayed not coming through.
So I just prepared a little bit of things that I was going to talk about, so we can talk about them together.
Let's talk about this together.
Perfect. So one of the things is, well, you maybe can relate to this because your phone's always dead.
Oh, it's dead every day.
Right. So I don't know. Sorry, guys. The screen almost went black. Okay. I don't know if you relate to this, but when my phone's almost dead, I feel dead inside. Does that... No?
I don't feel that.
Well, let me
don't
explain further.
Please do, because
Okay.
I'm concerned.
Like, when it's yellow, and I'm just like on the power saving mode.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like, oh, well, I have to pull out my charger, but I can't because I'm, like, running late to something. And then I don't want to listen to music because I'm like, well, it's going to die soon. And then I can't, like... I just feel like my life is in a rut. And my panties are in a twist. And I just really can't. That's just me.
Yeah. I feel like that's, like, an issue, to be quite honest.
Yeah?
My phone dies, and I'm like, good.
Well, because you also don't like social media that much.
Yeah, I just don't like dealing with the outside world when I'm doing me. You know what I mean? I just want to be in my room, in my box, in the dark, in the cold, doing my thing.
Well, explain to the people,
Okay.
explain to the people of the tea garden how, like...
Adam, Eve.
I know. Well, guys, I feel like, did we mention it that Julia's like a satanic priestess? I don't know if we did.
Yeah, satanic voodoo witch priestess. Yeah.
If you listen to the Mormon podcast, then I think I mentioned it because I'm a Mormon. She's a witch.
Yeah.
So there's that. But explain to the people with your sigils and like how you're just feeling yourself recently.
Oh my God,
Explain
Miriam.
that because that's beautiful to me.
It's been such a journey. So, but you've talked about this on your podcast when we went through that dark time where we got in trouble a little bit and we just really had to deal with our own demons. When I was going through that, I was just thinking to myself, you know what? I just have to get in touch with me.
Right.
And I just really have to solidify my love for myself. So I just got into the witch shit. And I was just making some sigils, which, guys, if you don't know.
If you don't know what a sigil is.
A sigil is a symbol that you either create or adopt as your own, and then you get energy from that in the way that it was described to me is that you look at the symbol, and whatever that symbol represents, you just imagine that it's already given it to you. So if the symbol represents happiness, you look at that symbol and you're like, it has given me happiness. I'm already happy because I know that the sigil is here, and I know that it has given that to me. You don't have to seek it from the sigil.
Right.
It has already given it to you. And so you look at the sigil, and you know what? I ran into our beautiful baby girl, Aaliyah. That is Miriam's little. And
that's
I was
my little in
looking
my
at sigils.
sorority I live.
And what did Aaliyah say to me? She said, "Are you looking at sigils?" And I was like, "Aaliyah, yeah. Like, I'm just, getting in here." And she was like, I love sigils. She pulls up her phone, fully her whole background is sigils. And I'm like, this is destiny. So I went home, Miriam, and I made like 4 sigils. And I put them up on my wall. And I got in the shower. And I hate showers. They creep me out. I bathe all the time. But like,
this is not to say she's disgusting. She has good hygiene.
I have great hygiene. But
We're
every
just
time
scared
I'm
of showers.
in the shower, I feel like something's going to get me.
Yes.
But I was in the shower that day after I made all these sigils and got in touch with myself. And I felt so safe. I felt like I was in a bubble of positivity. And nothing in the universe could touch me because I am a child of the universe.
A child of God?
A child of the Lord. And
or
it
a
was
child
amazing.
of Satan. I don't know.
Both.
I don't
Both.
know.
My parents are divorced. Jesus. But it was beautiful. And so I've just been really trying to live my life in that way. And I've just been trying to spread that to as many people as possible.
And I live for that. Guys, I just wanted you to tell the people because I live.
It's beautiful.
I really do live.
Yeah.
Well, and also that's why I want people to really. Well, I don't know if this is like. Is that like that's not Satanism, is it?
No, absolutely not. That's like, I would say that's closer to like Wicca. Like I feel like Wiccans do that. I don't really know.
But I feel like you were explaining to me that like some part of like Satanism is like all about bettering yourself.
Oh, that's the whole religion. Yeah, Satanism is a very like
that's
individual.
What I'm saying. It kind of like relates in a
You're
way.
right.
Maybe.
Like, there's a lot of overlap there. Lots of overlap there. Yeah, Satanism is a very individualized religion. Its most important holiday is your own birthday, which I find
Isn't that
amazing.
Guys, that's so cute. I live for that.
And yeah, just like all of the rules and doctrines of Levain Satanism is just about being not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just like being a good, happy person and living your life.
No, I know. And guys, I just want to tell you guys, because I already told Julia, I am a type of person who just loves learning things. And like, that's why it's kind of sad that with my Mormons, well, they're sisters now because the boys moved out and now I have like girls who are missionaries, so they're called sisters. It's not going well, Julia.
No, yeah. You've been going back and forth on that though, so I don't really know how you feel.
It sucks. It's not to say that I hate like Mormons now, because like my boys, the 3 that I talked about, Bean, Sharp, Martin, they are my husbands. Did I tell you Martin like said he was going to marry me? Did I tell you that?
No.
Well, because so Julie and I were going to get married to go on a cruise.
Right. We'll circle back.
And I was telling Martin. We're in Morton
Morton.
Hall right now. I was telling Morton in Martin Hall. So I was telling Martin, since he is a Mormon and he can marry two people together.
Oh.
I was like, can you marry me and Julia? But I don't think he understood, because he was like, oh, I'll marry you right now. He was like, I will marry you. And I was like, well, I do. Like, oh my God. It was so cute. So that's all to say, guys, my elders are my husbands, but the sisters, I think it's because I didn't really tell them that I wasn't, like, I'm never going to be a Mormon. And that's what I told them at the last meeting. I was like, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm never going to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't want to be tied down to anything. Also, my parents are like, what is Mormonism? Which, you know, fair, because they have a lot of stereotypes about them. Yeah, it makes sense. It's fine. But I just love learning about things like you explaining Satanism and, like, Wicca. Like, that's amazing. And if instead of the elders, it had been people who celebrate Buddhism. Who are Buddhists or who are Hindu. You know, I would, like, read their text too.
Yeah,
I'm all
absolutely.
about learning things, but I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a little sad that I'm like, with them right now.
I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm a religious studies major. Every time I tell people that, they're like, oh, like, are you religious? Like, what religion are you? And I'm like, I'm not anything.
Right.
I just think it's really interesting.
It's cool.
I think it's fascinating.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I like learning, but I just hate college. So, I just like learning, though.
I just like learning things, but I don't like being tested.
So next.
Okay.
I don't know if you can relate. This is just like weird. So, you know where we live. We have a whole street before we can get on campus. Like, we have to cross the street to get on campus. Mm-hmm. And guys, every time I hate whenever I'm walking out of my room or I'm walking from the building on campus and I see the timer start, because we have 15 seconds to, like, get across the street.
Yeah.
And I just hate when it starts going when I'm very far away. And I'm like, well, this is giving me so much anxiety. Like, I can't.
Why don't you just wait for the next one?
Because, like, I'm like, maybe I can make it, but then I can't make it. So it's like, I have 8 seconds to run.
See, no. Whenever I see that timer, if I get to the light, like, if I get to the street and there's, like, less than 10 seconds, I just sit.
Really?
Maybe it's, like, less than, like, 6. Like, if I'm gonna have to rush, I am not going.
No, but I hate, because I always wake up late and then I have to run to my class.
Time management.
Like that. I know. And we already talked about efficiency, time being our pet peeve. And yet here I am.
I'm my own pet peeve.
I
am my biggest pet peeve.
Okay, but we walk fast though, and slow walk is my biggest pet peeve.
I feel like I don't walk that fast.
You don't. And like, sometimes I get mad.
Yeah, sorry.
Should we talk about that? Things we hate about each other? Have you seen that Vine?
No.
It's like, it's this guy like thrown across a chair, right? And he's just like, they're at a sleepover. And he's like, let's just tell secrets about each other. I'll go first. I fucking hate you. And he's just saying this to his friend, and I'm like, oh my God. I don't know.
How liberating.
Are there things about me that you hate? I'm curious.
You sprint. I mean, if we're talking, you go so fast.
Do you hate that about me, though?
I mean, no, but it's tiring and I'm exhausted.
But I just have places to be.
I know.
And we're late to everything.
See, that's why I don't care to sprint, because I'm going to be late anyway.
Oh, this is fair. But guys, even though we are late, we do show out because Julia, we just had an iconic photo shoot today.
Ooh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Guys, I was shook because I was at work, right? And then I got a text from my icon. From the Majesty themselves. This person on campus called Andrew. How do I pronounce their last name?
Andrew, they're just truly our icon.
Yes.
They're everything to me. We don't know how to pronounce the last name, but it's fine.
It's so fine. But they sent me a message and they're like, can we have a shoot? And guys, I have never wanted to be someone's muse more. Their photos are iconic. Let me actually tell you their Instagram, because I feel like they should get recognition. This is a passion of theirs. They love it so much.
DM them for rates, because honestly, when you look at their photos, it's like, these are professional magazine photo shoots. This isn't like some random person on campus taking pics on their iPhone.
They're also an editor of Rocket Magazine, which is a magazine on our campus. They just released an issue a few days ago about women. And the cover is women of marginalized groups. We have brown women, black women. It's iconic.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. This person did not sleep for this. So I just love people with passions. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, it is Andrew, Andrew, and their last name, Uhrig. Just put those all together. Follow them. It's a great time. So they were like, do you want to have a photo shoot? And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes! So Julia and I got ready. Julia was in her little red coat. She's looking like Mrs. Claus. I'm here in a navy number all the way down to my ankles, giving you everything I need. A sweater dress, black. Black. My scarf, she has reds to match my baby angel's little jacket. She's white, she's black. I'm doing a highlight moment, guys. And we go out in the snow. Branches falling all over.
Oh, well, yeah, let's pause there.
Okay.
We almost died so many times.
Yeah.
The whole campus is falling apart because they don't know how to take care of the snow. Every tree was breaking. So many branches fell and almost crushed us to death.
The thing is, I think everyone knew that it was going to snow because I think it was Wednesday. So last Wednesday before like Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I saw like the snowflake and I was like, LOL, is it even going to rain? Is it even going to snow? You know what I mean? Is it going to be like a cold moment? No, guys, it's like 3 to 5 inches. Right now it's raining, but it was snowing the entire day.
Yeah.
Whole campus white.
I woke up at 11, snowing.
Oh, I woke up at 2, snowing. So it's beautiful. So with Andrew, we just took the most magnificent photos. Oh my God. Guys, I'm living.
Yeah,
I'm living.
They really slay the game. And when I say, like, it wasn't very bright outside, so you already know. I'm sure when you take photos outside in low light, they tend not to look good.
Right.
They had this camera out here. They took these photos. We were like, ready to go. We're all in all these poses. They come up to us. They're like, let's look at these photos. We were shook. We were afraid because we were like, I've never seen something so magnificent. Am I in the presence of an angel?
I don't know. Well, low key though, because we were out there for like maybe 10 minutes and it was like
not
very...
even that.
Right.
I
and it was
like
like
6.
Okay, we're just going to take like 5 more. And I was like, are we even going to get any good ones? Guys, they like send us, I don't even know how many, everyone perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. There's so many options. Mm-hmm. Ones of us together, singles. I have my new lock screen.
No, I know.
Because Julia's looking right.
No, I know. And let me just say, you guys, Miriam is not exaggerating. We looked so good.
So good.
Like, she's out here in this knit sweater dress, and like, it's not like intricate, ornate, like it's a basic dress.
Right.
But we've got accessories. We've got the scarf. We've got the tights with the pattern on them. We've got the boots. Like, I couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. The camera couldn't handle it.
Neither could the branches. They were falling on top of us.
There it is. They were trying to take us out.
You know? Take out the photographers. Take out the players. Should we talk about that? Maybe they listen now.
Ooh, tennis?
Yeah.
Should we get into tennis?
Well, we have so much to update the people on because, you know, you haven't been on in a while. We have tried many times, but, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
So glad to have you back now.
So let's go all the way back and let's talk about invitationals.
Yeah, because I was waiting for you to talk about
let's
that.
Let's talk about
invitationals.
Did.
So, guys, as you already know, the tennis season doesn't start until the spring, but I looked at my little calendar with Miriam tennis, and I was like, wait. Tennis starts now? And there was a full invitational, guys. There were 5 schools. We had Virginia Tech, UVA, ODU. And I was just like, wow. And it was was it McCormick or Millie?
It was at Millie.
No,
was it both? No, it was McCormick. What's happening?
I think
it wasn't both because we were at Millie the second time.
So the first one was at McCormick, and then the third one was Millie, because we didn't go to the second day.
Yeah.
It was a 3-day event.
So if you guys don't remember, McCormick is the one that's inside, plus is the one that's outside. It's the plus sign.
McCormick, $7 away. Just keep that in mind.
Just
Millie, right next to us, so we don't have to, like, pay for anything. But how was it, Julia? Because I was already excited for it, because I was like, tennis, like, I live for it, but we hadn't seen any of the players.
Right.
Which, like, we'll talk about the invitational, but isn't it funny how, like, because the invitationals were November?
Yeah.
And school started in August. Mm-hmm. So from August to November, I didn't see anyone from tennis. After invitationals, I see them every day.
I see them every day.
How does that happen, though?
I feel like they hide from us like we hide from them until they feel that they are safe, and then they come out. They're like kind of, you know, like little mice where they're not like rats. They're mice. They're cute.
They're
cute. And they hide because they're afraid.
Yeah.
But then they know that we're not going to put them in the mousetrap, so they come out and eat the cheese.
Wow. Okay, so we're not Tom.
No, we're not Tom.
We're not Tom.
No.
We're like, are we mice too?
I feel like we're still animals.
Are we the bulldog? Because the bulldog like was a friend of Jerry's.
We're the bulldogs.
Because the bulldog was like, what was his name? Bruce? I'm talking about Tom and Jerry. If y'all know the reference.
Obviously. Yeah.
I don't know what his name was. And did you remember the little dog?
No.
His son? Oh my God, what?
Yeah,
He
I
had
don't know
a
what you're saying
son.
to me. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, anyways,
The point is we are dogs and they're mice and they love us. So let's just really talk about the reactions that we had. Like, people were living. And I thought people were living at the end of last semester, and we left on a good note. We were like, wow, like, people like this.
Did we leave on a good note? We said we hated tennis.
Well, okay, but when we were over the summer, we knew we liked it. You know what I mean? We weren't, like, doubtful. When we were coming back, we knew we would come back.
Okay,
you know?
yeah.
We came back. It
wasn't questioning.
People were absolutely living for it. They thought we were iconic. The first game was very, like, decent. I would give it, like, a 70 out of 100. But the second game we went to, day 3.
Day 3. So the third one that they did,
was fucking amazing. Let's just get into that.
Well, I don't know why you're giving the first one a 70. I don't know.
Okay.
Because we met so many. So we have 3 new freshman boy guys. We have 4 now because, hello, they added a new player. But we have, like, new members. And their parents, don't you remember? Daniel's mom.
Oh, you're right. That's when we met them.
That's what I'm saying. First game was good for me.
Maybe like an 85 then.
Okay.
I forgot all about meeting their parents.
Yeah, that was so cute.
It was cute.
Like, one of the new players' mother took a picture of the both of us because she was like, oh, I didn't know that tennis had
put that
fans.
on the page.
Yes.
Yes, they took a photo of us.
So
and
bring
put
it up
on
to
the
a 90.
Like, you're right. It's at least a 93.
Thank you.
Okay, we're an A. We're not even an A minus. They took a picture of us and they posted it on, like, the William Mary, like, parent, family, whatever page. And it was so cute.
It was so cute. It was the 2 of us because she was like, I didn't know tennis had fans. And, like,
us either.
I don't know if they do, but, like, we're fans and, like, we love the sport. So I'm like, yeah, I guess. And she was like, our biggest fans. Ooh. Just like Alec Miller said to us that first day.
Just like Alec Miller. Who, by the way, is an assistant coach now.
I know. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud.
Talk about Alec Miller outside of...
Well, I did by myself.
Amazing.
Because you weren't there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You guys already know. A king.
I know.
But we also met, was it Daniel's mom? It was Daniel's mom. One of the
mom
other freshman boys. And this woman is just so cute. They're just all so cute. And they were just like, oh, like, this is his first game. Like, he's, can you cheer for him? We were like, absolutely, ma'am. Don't even ask me.
It would be
twice.
our honor. Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
And then game 3, I would say like 100.
Oh,
like
easily.
100%.
With extra credit.
Was living for it, guys. I was living for it. Because as we already talked about, Millie's our favorite.
It's our fave.
Because we can walk the quadrant, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we can, like, talk to everyone individually.
It's amazing.
And I feel so close. Like, we're so close.
That was the game we came up with individualized cheers.
Which we're not going to say on here.
We're not going to say on here.
But guys, they're so good. Every player has their own cheer.
Yeah.
Like,
we also came up with a song.
I feel like we can do our tennis song, though.
Yeah.
Should we do that one? Do you
how's it go?
remember it? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
ready? So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Don't you love tennis too? The balls and rackets 3. And don't forget the boys, 1. Don't you love tennis too? The balls and rackets 3. And don't forget the boys. Guys. Are we extra? Yes, but everyone was living. Oh, game 3 was also when, as soon as we came, because we were a little late.
You're right.
So many parents were like, oh, it's MJ. Guys, MJ!
They were calling us MJ. Not only are we a package deal, which I live, but we had a name. We had a title. MJ. Not MNJ. Not Miriam and Julia. MJ. That means they know our names and they know that we come together. Amazing. And they were like,
honestly, wait, like, when you actually step back and think about that, we've never, like, told the parent, like, have we told them our names?
I'm sure it was only basic introduction, like, oh, what's your name? My name is Miriam and Julia. That means they remembered our names because we are important.
That's so cute. Because I don't think I said it on here, but I think it's so cute when people say your name.
Yeah.
Especially, like, mine, because mine's not, like, a basic name. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, so when people, like, say it and they pronounce it correctly, I'm just like, ah! So they were like, MJ, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was very cute.
It was such a good game.
And they were like, you guys are late. Like, it's been, like,
they were waiting for us.
We've been very quiet here, no cheering, and we were like, hello, thank you.
Next. So we walked a little quadrant. We said hi to everyone. We cheered for everyone, and I just lived my best life.
Yes.
It was so fun.
Let's just talk about our babe Finbar. Because he was giving me what I needed.
Well, now we need... So, guys, okay, this is where we were dying. So we were sitting in Cosi. If you guys don't know, it's one of the little dining services at our school with 2 of our other friends. And Finbar just comes walking in, and I'm just like, Finbar, hello! Oh my God. And then we're talking for a bit. And then one of our friends, and I feel like I owe her my life because I would not have had the strength to say this, but she was like, do you listen to their podcast? And he was like, you have a podcast?
He was
she's
shook.
like, yeah, like they talked about tennis. So I stood up and I showed him the name. And as soon as I did, I thought he was just going to download the tennis one. But he like goes, boop, 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 like downloading all of them.
It was amazing to see.
And he was like, I listened to it. It's so funny. So Finbar, if you're listening, I love you so much. You heard the podcast. I live for you so hard. You're my favorite.
Oh, no, for sure.
He's my favorite.
Finbar could have it.
No, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Finbar, all we're saying is that if you want, you've got. That's all we're saying.
All I'm saying is that if you want, you've got. Finbar.
Look,
hello.
Put me on your Christmas list because I'll answer the letter.
Oh?
I'll come down the chimney.
Oh my god, Finbar.
But the reason why I bring Finbar up is because Finbar was playing against this man from the other school, obviously, because it's invitational. And, well, I guess obviously anyway, because they always play against other people.
Great.
My point is, he was playing against this gentleman with an accent who, you know,
oh my
we love.
god, yes.
And the gentleman hit the ball, like, out of the court and somewhere. Like, he hit it somewhere and it was lost. And we ran to look for it because we're trying to be helpful. And so we're running around. We find multiple balls. We bring them back for inspection, but they're not the right balls.
Yeah.
And so we say to Finbar, we were like, Finbar, we can't find it. We tried so hard. And he was like, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine. With that angelic smile.
Guys, okay, you listen. Come closer to the mic, everyone. I've already said, every time Finbar speaks, he has a smile, and I have never seen that.
No.
How you always smiling?
It's beautiful.
Just everything he's saying.
Yeah.
He's a smile on his face.
Beautiful.
What the fuck?
When I look at Finbar, I feel like I'm looking at a mountain landscape. And I'm just seeing the birds and the trees. It's like, how can you look at this and not see God's creation?
No, I know. Listen. He's the 9th wonder of the world.
No, yeah.
How many are there? 7? So he's the 8th. 7 wonders? So he's the 8th.
Okay.
Well, he's the 8th, and then his smile's the 9th. His smile is his own thing.
Yeah.
It's his own thing.
Honestly beautiful. And he was just like being so cute, and he was just smiling and giggling and laughing, because at this point it's casual. You know what I mean? It's not like no one's trying to impress each other. We're just like having fun. We're just friends having fun on the tennis court.
I think we've gotten to that point where it is a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, because before, as we always said, like, every time we would see them last year, we'd be like, oh my god, like, tennis, yes! But now it's like, if I see them, I'm like, because we saw 3 of them today, and we're like,
we walked right into their study session.
Yeah, we walked into this silent-ass room, and we're like, Jack! You know, and we were yelling already.
People were staring, but it's fine.
It's fine!
Because we're used to that.
Yeah,
and that's not the only time we've done that either. We've walked up to them during meals, in the halls.
No, I know. But we also know, because, you know, you shouldn't do that to, like, celebrities.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they always say when celebrities are eating, like, don't go up to them.
Yeah, because they're with their families and
you
whatnot.
know.
But they're not celebrities, so it's fine.
There are celebrities. To me.
I'm going to go up to them anyway. And I'll take photos.
They're so cute,
oh my God,
so I
can I
live.
have a photo?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So what else, then?
Should we talk about when we were doing those cheers, people's reactions to us?
Oh, okay.
Because people were living. When we did the one, don't you love that one? We did it during like a lull because we know the game now and we know when to cheer and not to cheer. And we waited for the lull and we did our whole dance and song, and we were standing like right next to Finbar. Like we were at his court because we wanted him to know. You know what I mean? And across from that court, there's like all the parents, like all the family, and they were just smiling and living their best lives.
And guys, the opponent that he was playing from another school with this beautiful accent, he was just like, oh, I wish we had fans like that from our school. And I was like, oh, we'll come to your school, you know? And then we were just giggling. He was like, okay, we're going to play now. I'm like, okay. Okay, great.
Yes, Daddy.
No, listen. All I'm saying, because we already said Alec Miller's tennis daddy, but honestly, everyone on this team, tennis daddy.
Tennis daddy.
Tennis daddy.
I've got so many gay dads.
Gay?
Because if they're all my daddies.
Oh, no, I see what you mean. Because yeah. Okay.
You know, my adopted daddies.
Oh, I love.
Except I clearly adopted them rather than they.
I love the daddy. Well, and so we were on our way to the photo shoot. I was just throwing this idea Julia's way, but I feel like this is fully not allowed. But I really want to react to gay porn. I
don't see why. Oh, I guess.
You know, I feel like talking about it isn't like wrong though.
Okay, well, what if we don't make the audio, but we're reacting to it? So it's our reactions, but not the audio of the porn. I feel like that's fine. Should I get my headphones? I mean, I'm willing. Because I'm
just trying to think of like my listeners, but I'm also just like, this one's gonna be explicit anyways. And from other podcasts I listen to, like they fully talk about and let me just get into this. Because I am a type of person who's so open, and I don't care to talk about things like this at all.
Yeah.
I feel like porn, such a normal thing. Sex, so normal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know about this, but this is something that's going on, and I'm kind of upset about it on Tumblr.
Oh, how they're removing adult content?
Yeah. So many blogs are like dying, and it's just like, that kind of sucks.
Have you seen the one meme, though, where it's like, all these porn blogs continuing to post until they're shut down is like the band playing on the Titanic?
R.I.P. But yeah, guys, the 17th, is it the 17th or the 12th? It's one of those days, but all explicit content will be removed. I don't even know why. Like, that's what Tumblr was, like, founded on.
Well, apparently, the whole thing started with when the guy that owns it now, like, the guy far up, when he first purchased it, there was, like, a scandal where Tumblr was, like, called out for hosting child pornography. Like, under their adult content. Yeah. So then he was like, oh, well, we're going to try to clean it up a little bit. And so that slowly but surely has come to this, where they're getting rid of all the adult content.
Jeez.
Which I hate.
I can see how, like, it can be associated, like, in a way. You can't just remove stuff. But I don't know, like, child pornography is against the law. Like, why is another thing, like, I don't know. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it's fine, though, because I'm talking to these blogs. I'm like, guys, follow my kick. Ah! Because I'm out here. You know I have my kinks.
Yeah.
You know my kinks.
No, I know.
And I'm just like, well, how am I okay. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a lot.
She's getting emotional. She's crying.
All I'm saying is that Tumblr has really helped me because what?
Tumblr has helped you. She
Tumblr
got a text.
And now I'm like all over the place. Tumblr has helped me because, like, my kinks and things, like, it came when, like, I was very young. Like, I didn't choose that. Mm-hmm. You know, it just came to me. And I'm just like, well, Tumblr has helped, like, normalize that for me. And I really feel like I found a community. And I, like, don't feel weird about it. And now, because I'm, like, seeing what all of my other blog friends are saying, they're like, well, now this makes me want to, like, hide again. And, like, not be confident in, like, what chose me, basically. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is so sad.
That is very sad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fine. We're over here living on Kick.
I didn't realize you could have profiles on Kick. I haven't had Kick since I was a middle schooler, so I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not a profile. It's just, like, messaging people.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I like just talking to people knowing, like, oh, like, what are your experiences about it? Like, what are you doing, like, now? Like, how do you get your fix, you know? It's just nice to talk to people.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I live for. I don't know.
There's definitely a lot of other types of communities as well on Tumblr that are going to be affected by this. Because have you seen, like, all of the pages where it's like, this wasn't even adult content and it got flagged for removal, and it's just like something that I drew of like a guy, and he's not naked, he's just like a dude, but it got flagged for some reason.
It's just a dude.
It's just a dude. Like the one that I saw was some like anthropomorphic, like an animal man. He was like a wolf warrior or some sort of thing. Some like shitty fan art, but like the point is like it was not good.
Okay.
It was not good. But the point is like they made it and it wasn't adult content at all. It was just like bad. So unless you're flagging things for being ugly, like
that's kind of rude. Or is it because people are like, well, this could be bestiality?
I don't think so.
Right? Like, isn't that weird? Oh, it's like a fairy.
Well, I saw other ones where it was like, because did you see months and months ago when I think it was England where they were doing that thing where they were trying to like flag porn on the internet, just like a period, and they were flagging things like deserts and whatnot. Because like their program was mistaking it for naked people. People were posting things like that on Tumblr, like, LOL, what if Tumblr does the same thing and it gets flagged? And then there was like a side-by-side of it being flagged.
Wow.
I'm like, y'all really out here. You knew the risks.
No.
You knew this program was not going to work.
No, but I'm sorry. Yeah, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know.
And I don't know where these people are going to go because Tumblr and maybe Pinterest, I have no idea. Like, there's not a similar type of outlet, I feel.
Well, it's really cool because people in my community are just like, okay, I'm just trying to do this. And it's like computer science and data science people are working together to build something.
Oh.
And it's so cool.
Interesting.
It's so cool. They're just like, yeah, I've already got the programming. Like, I already have the data, so I just need to input this. And I'm like, how? People are so smart.
Yeah.
Because earlier this semester, I took like a day of data science and I wanted to cry. It was beginner. It was beginner level. And people were already programming stuff. And I was like, whoa.
Ew, I hate that. Well, have you also seen about Tumblr and its thing where it was like a study that was done a couple of years ago where 25% of all of Tumblr's views came from adult content. And that was a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's more now. So they're already kind of dying. Like Tumblr now has way less traffic than Tumblr in like 2010 or something. So they're already on the downward decline, which is why they got purchased in the first place. And now they're getting rid of at least 25% of their views and their site traffic. So I think this is either going to make Tumblr where now a lot of younger people who their parents now don't think it's a weird thing for them to be on Tumblr or whatever, and it turns into like a MySpace or whatever. Either it's going to help them a lot and it's going to be completely different, or it's going to crash and burn because people aren't going to want it to change.
I feel like it's going to crash.
I think it's going to crash.
My own opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like it's way more than 25%.
I
don't know.
I don't ever go on Tumblr for anything else.
Hello.
I go on Tumblr like once. Actually, I have Tumblr for 2 things. I check it like once every 2 weeks.
Work.
Black Twitter memes.
funny.
And porn.
Well, I don't know why you just don't get a Twitter.
Because I don't know who to follow on Twitter. Because they're all like people. You know what I mean?
But they're funny.
Yeah, but like, is everything they say funny? Like, I don't want to have to sort through the faff.
Oh, I get it.
Just show me the highlights.
Yeah, at the beginning, I was like, I don't like Twitter. Like, I don't understand. But then you see what other people retweet, and then you just follow them. And I don't know.
Fair.
You just got to work with it, but it's the funniest thing now.
Yeah.
It gives me life every time.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Twitter is one of those things where you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and never stop.
Oh, I have. Because I go on so much. It's just like an Instagram feed where I get to like where I already saw things. But also, I don't follow that many people. Mm-hmm. So it's not like I'm getting a lot of traffic.
Fair.
So
there it is.
There's that. Julia, do you want to? And I told the people that we did this.
Okay.
And I feel like I might do this. Guys, also exciting that I have Julia on this episode, right? I know. Because let me just say, so if my little sister's listening, you're so rude. Because guys, you know what she said to me? She was like, I keep getting notifications for your podcast. I was like, okay, good. You're subscribed. Can you listen? And she was like, well, are they even good? Because you're only funny with like Julia. And I was like, oh,
why is she so disrespectful?
No, I know. So I'm like, I have fans of the Tea Garden, the Extra Sip. I feel like I'm funny because I feel like
you're funny.
Thank you. I feel like I have so many personalities and like we have different like rates of inflection that I keep you guys interested, I hope. But all of this is to say, I'm bringing you guys Julia, and then next week I'm bringing you guys another guest who has never been heard before because it's only been Julia, and I'm excited about it.
And it's a boy.
I'm excited. Honestly, maybe you can come sit in too.
Maybe,
I don't know how that'll work with one mic because most people, like, each one has a mic. Yeah. But I think we can make it work if they're sitting right here. Mm-hmm. So, guys,
you should be sitting over there because you're loud.
Yeah,
I'll be right here.
So, guys, I'm bringing you 2 whole guests. So it's this one, next one, and then I might record one more alone, and that will be the end of season 2. It has been an amazing ride.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, honestly, your sister's rude because I've heard like the
Funny,
first
right?
ones. Like when you first started and I was listening because I was in the car because it was over the summer and I was driving to and from work. Those first few where it was like you when you were just starting out and you didn't know how to do a podcast because you were literally just starting.
Yeah.
And they were like a little rough because you didn't know how to work the mic and like it sounded dumb. But like you were so funny. So
thank you.
I'm confused. I feel like your sister just doesn't like you. And I feel like she likes me more.
She does. No, she does. Every time she's like, Julia! And I'm like, no, fair. I mean, I love you more than I love myself, so it makes sense.
Oh, same.
You like you more than you like me?
No.
Great. Good.
Self-confidence.
No, I know.
No.
But I don't see, this always happens to me, guys. I just jump from topic to topic. Y'all already know. And this is why I have to write things down because I always like leap. I don't know why I brought this up, but what I wanted to tell you. Oh, yes. Because I was like, on my last episode, when I was alone, I was talking about the questions that we asked each other.
Ooh,
and
fun.
I thought those were very fun. So
Yeah.
I wanted to like answer some more of those.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I think what I'm going to start doing is when I have guests, because I don't know if you know Asa Akira. She is a porn star. She's iconic.
I love that.
I know. And she has like It's like the Pornhub podcast. Like, that's what it's called. It's funny. And she just has all of these, like, porn stars. And it's cool because you, like, learn about them.
I love
and, like,
that.
what they do. I recommend giving it a listen. But at the end, every time, what she does is she just asks these people, like, a series of questions. So I'm like, maybe I should start doing that.
That's fun.
You know? So I'm not going to ask you the question of what memory would you relive for the first time, because I already talked about that. Mm-hmm. But I think I want that on the list. And, who would you have sex with is kind of an XXX topic, so maybe not that one. But what song would you sing if you were held at gunpoint? Also a very fun question.
And you have to say it correctly, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's hard.
So let me pull up some fun questions to ask.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just love answering questions.
Yeah, because first of all, the reason why this came up is because we were sitting outside of Five Guys after we already went to TGI Fridays because we wanted a little dessert moment, but TGI Fridays is fucking expensive. So we took a little Uber to freaking Five Guys, and we got the most iconic milkshake. And we've had it before, so we already knew what we were going to get, Miriam. It's fully just a regular plain vanilla milkshake, but then they mix in Oreo pieces and the Oreo cream. So but it's not an Oreo milkshake. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's heaven, though. It's heavenly.
Oh, it's
the best
good.
thing that you could ever eat. And so we just had to really make our way.
Honestly, though, I will say, I don't know why, but I think the first time I had it was, like, better than, like, the most recent time. I don't know. But I also really like a cookout milkshake.
Yeah.
Do you like the cookout ones?
They're good.
What's your go-to cookout milkshake?
Well, my go-to milkshake is always mint chocolate chip.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm at Five Guys.
Then it's the Oreo.
Then it's the Oreo.
I don't know, because at cookout I did a caramel Oreo.
See, I hate caramel.
Oh,
what?
I
know.
I used to eat the caramel squares.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
to
really?
Me. Yeah, I can't do it. I hate it. I don't even like when caramel's on things, like Twix. Sometimes I will peel off the caramel and just eat the cookie.
Oh.
I know, it's stupid, but I can't. I hate it.
Okay.
You know?
Well, guys, let's get into some of these. So I don't really know if these are fun, so we might cross some of these out. I don't know. I'm just going to ask them.
Okay.
What? Well, one of these is like, what would you change your name to if you could? If you could change your name.
Oh, see, that's a good question because I don't feel like I look like a Julia at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I like, that's something I think about so much. I look at people and I'm like, I don't see, and that's why I'm so bad at names for some people.
Yeah.
Like, one of our good friends, she has a boyfriend there, so cute. Every time I call him the wrong name, because he doesn't look like his name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Nick? No, it's fully Tom. So, Thomas, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Thomas and Olivia, I wish you guys the best.
Yeah. Good for you.
But no, yeah, you don't look like a Julia to me either.
I don't feel like I'm a Julia. I don't feel like I have the personality of a Julia. I feel like Julia is very basic, white girl, long brown hair, wears cardigans. You know what I mean?
Julia.
Yeah. Well, I was named after the Beatles song. Not to say that it's not the most basic name, but like that's why my mom picked that.
Right.
And I feel like the Beatles are the most basic like white girl band. You know, even though they're like okay, don't come for me for that because I know they're like iconic historically, but really look at who's listening to that mostly, and it's like the whites. So I just feel like I should have a different name, but
like,
I don't know though. Maybe like a Scarlet.
Oh, that's cute.
You know?
Well, especially with your red lip that you're wearing right now.
Ooh, Scarlet Red.
I could see it.
Scarlett Johansson.
A queen, though.
What about you? Tina.
That's my little sister's name, guys. I definitely want to name my daughter like something ethereal, something like...
Ethereal. Hi, my name is Ethereal.
I don't know, because I'm so excited. Did we talk about this? Where like I'm so excited to have a baby, and you're just like, I don't really know. I'm so excited to have a child. I don't know.
Interesting. That sounds like my personal health.
I just need a man to come through. So
no, you don't.
Well, I want a man. Like, it's more fun that way. So you know what I mean. I don't know. I want to be named just like because I feel like a goddess in myself. Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, guys, Julie and I want to get matching tattoos.
Yeah.
And I've told so many people about that, and I just think that was the cutest thing for you to say to me. Because you brought it up to me.
Did I?
Yeah. You were like...
That's shocking.
Well, I was like, I've always wanted to have a tattoo. And you're like, I feel like we should have matching ones. And then you were like, I feel like we should get little crowns.
Little
and I was
crowns.
like, oh my God!
Because we're queens.
Isn't that so cute, guys?
That is cute. That is cute.
I feel like, well, because like, when are we going to do it?
I don't know. Maybe over our spring break.
Yeah, we also are going on spring break together. We don't know where we're going. We kind of want to go well, we were gonna do like a beach resort moment, but then our friend went to like the Museum of Sex in New York, and I was like, I didn't even know they had that. But then I was like, but I want to go to like Louisiana because I've always wanted to do like the voodoo, like, what is my future?
Yeah.
Like, that's really cool to me.
Also, keep in mind that with New York, it's going to be fucking cold still because our spring break is early March.
Is it going to be cold?
Yeah.
We just had a whole photo shoot in the snow. Like, a hoe never gets cold. We're fine.
Yeah, but do you want to be walking around the streets of New York for hours at a time in the cold rather than a little beach moment?
Do you want to do a beach resort?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because, like, if we were to go to, like, a Cancun moment, like, are there going to be safe tattoo parlors?
Oh, no.
So we also have to keep that in mind.
See, my thing is, why don't we just get a little Airbnb wherever we want? And those, like, at most usually are like $100. So that's only $50 a night. Which is so cheap. And then you're wherever you want to be. So, like, we could say if we want to do a beach moment, we'll get a little Airbnb by the beach.
Oh, but I hate the beach. Like, I just like the view. So I would want there to be a pool there.
Yeah, I don't like oceans. Yeah. They scare me. I'm afraid of the ocean, so I'm going to need a pool. Well, we could get a house with a pool. Like,
stop. Oh, an Airbnb. I thought we were going to, like, buy a house.
All right, enough.
I completely forgot about what we were talking about.
Let's purchase a home.
Yeah. So, okay. Guys, we'll tell you, because I don't know.
Oh, here's another fun question relating to names.
Yes!
If you were a boy, what would your name be?
Okay, would it have to be, like, an M, or can it be, like...
It could be anything.
Okay.
But it has to be if this was a boy. It can't be, like, your ideal boy.
Right.
Who you would want to be as a boy. It has to be if you were a boy right now.
Right.
What would your name be?
Well, I feel like it has to be, like... I want, like, a smooth... Okay, so do you know, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right?
Yes.
And, obviously, hello. And they have just the most iconic black men. And I think that's why I love the French Prince of Bel-Air, like, so much. Because, okay, let's get into this a little bit.
Okay.
See, I, like, jump topics. I'm so sorry. But you gotta, like, stay with me a little bit. Also, wow, we are at 46 minutes. So we're at 46. 46 minutes.
Okay, why do you like the French Prince of Bel-Air?
Because just growing up, every TV show, it always had, like, attractive white men, you know, because that's television. But, and also that's why I love That's So Raven, because she was living for, like, these black chocolate men, and I was like, oh my God, like, someone that I can relate to. You know what I mean? Not to say that I don't like white men. Obviously I do. Finbar! Come through! But, like, I don't know, it was just giving me chocolate men. So I just want, like, a smooth talker from, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, one of them. Just like in the schools. Not like I'd be named, like, Carlton or something. But I could see myself as, like, a William. Or, I don't know. Because I don't see myself... Do I see myself as, like, a Devon from That's a Raven?
Ooh.
She, like, dated a Devon. Or Darius. Ooh. Every time I go for a Marcus... I know Marcus.
I hate that so much. I was at Marcus's house last night.
Guys, we know the same Marcus. Okay?
We know the same Marcus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. His house is nice.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it his own place?
Well, he shares it. But he's also, Marcus, our king, is a baker and a cook. He's chefs.
Wait, what?
He is... Miriam.
I didn't know.
You didn't know? He is such a good fucking cook. It was stupid. I went there and he made, like, a stuffing, but without the vegetables, because ew. And it was the best fucking thing. I was just eating it with my hands.
Oh my God,
I cut it out of the tin and ate it with my hands.
Wait, did you guys have turkey?
Monster. No. He just decided to make something. And he made homemade applesauce and homemade apple cider. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, a man who can cook. Can we talk about our turn-ons?
Yes, but first...
Can we answer a question?
Did you decide Darius? What?
I think either, like, Devon or William.
Devon or William. I know Devon.
Do you? Is he hot?
did know Devon in middle school, so I don't consider him hot now.
Oh. Maybe a Devon was like 12. Because I feel like I just want to be like a smooth, like not like a douche, like someone who girls are like, oh my God, he's like so nice. Yeah. And like that's what makes him like attractive, you know
Devon.
what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
And like I'm like funny too. Because I'm
the
funny.
jokester.
Yeah.
The class clown.
No, but like not the class clown because they're always like
no one's your bum ass jokes.
Yeah. So I feel like I don't know. Yeah. What would your name be?
I feel like my name would be like a Levi moment. Ideally.
Yeah. I don't know if
just
I like
because
that.
I really like that name.
Well, I see that for like a baby boy, but like in my head he's white.
Yeah.
Like I don't
in my head
he's
you. White too.
Okay, but you're fully caramel, so what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe like
No, because
Cameron?
you would. Oh my god, you would be like such a hot like boy.
Thank you. I used to look exactly like my brother, so.
And Tori.
Yeah.
I could see a Cameron.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jordan.
Well, you want to know something funny? One time I went to write my name and I wrote James.
James Charles? He's squeaky.
Hi, sisters!
Oh my god, hello, sisters!
But yeah, I don't know a James. I wasn't thinking about a James. I just wrote James by accident. So maybe I am a James.
James.
But I like Cameron better than James.
I like Jordan too.
Jordan's a fun one. I could be a Jordan.
I could see Jordan for you for
Jordan.
sure. Jordan and Darian. What's my name?
Devon.
Jordan and Devon.
Yeah.
Oh, we're hot.
JD.
Oh my god, MJ and JD. That'd be hot.
I live.
Oh my god. Oh, and we already talked about, I feel like if I was a guy, I'd be gay.
Oh,
Did we talk about that?
absolutely. Are you kidding? Well, I feel like I'd still be like into both. But I don't know. Mostly guys though, because that's how I am now.
Yeah.
I just like want that D. Mm-hmm. And if I was a guy, I'd want that D. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they really are out here getting that D. So I feel like it'd be better for me.
Yeah. No,
You know?
for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But like I already said, I feel like I see some women on this campus and I'm like, wow.
No, I know.
Because I am like as straight as a ruler, but sometimes she has a little curve to her.
There it is.
Because
every
women
road has a bend.
beautiful.
Every road has a bend.
Just around the river bend.
Just around the river bend, we're fucking women.
I stand.
Oh, I stand.
I don't know.
I mean, hello, throwback to last night when I had a dream about fucking you.
Thank you. Wow. Guys. Did we answer any question? What was I
yeah.
Oh, turn-ons.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know.
Specialized skills.
Yes. So by that we mean like bartender.
Oh my god, that's the hottest profession.
Guitar player. Honestly, cook, chef.
Marcus.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot to me. Sports of any kind. Even do you like sports? You don't like to watch, but like if a guy can play a sport.
No,
maybe?
yeah, I like that. If you can play one, just because that's like a skill that I do not have. Obviously.
Yeah.
I just don't want to watch. Unless you're a tennis player, and then I'll watch.
Tennis is my favorite sport to watch.
Yeah.
It's my favorite
It's a good
sport
one.
to watch.
She's fun. So yeah, specialized skills for sure.
Yes.
Maybe just like knowledge of things that most people don't know, but they're not douchey about it. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like if you have like a plethora of knowledge about like philosophy, but you're not talking about it all the time.
Well, let me tell you about this. And guys, you're going to get a little insight into our next guest, Mr. David King. I was talking to him and
Beautiful.
I completely forgot his major. I'm so sorry. But he's not an econ major. Mm-hmm. But he was like, I just love economics. Like, so I'm doing an independent study about it and I'm just reading what I want about it. Mm-hmm. And I just live for that. Like, he's passionate about that and he's like learning about it and he knows so much. And I'm like, wow! I passion for
Ambition.
me is like huge. I live.
Yeah.
I live for that.
For sure.
What else do I live? I mean, just like a smile, like a genuine, like cute smile. I love so much.
And I just want to throw back because one of my queens in my sorority showed me this photo, this like clip of a cartoon, and it's like you can be a beautiful person, but if you're like ugly on the inside, you're gonna look ugly to people. But even if you're not like traditionally beautiful, if you radiate happiness and joy, you can't look bad. And so that's what I feel about smiling, where it's like you don't have to have like a beautiful face or like a beautiful body or like even a beautiful smile, but if you're happy and you're genuinely smiling, like you're always gonna be beautiful.
Oh,
So I want that in a boy. Happiness.
No,
depression here because I can't do it twice.
I'm already bringing in the destruction and darkness, so I can.
We can't both be crying.
No, both of us. Hello. Well, because I was on Snapchat talking to someone. It was so funny, and they were just like, "What was I saying?" I was like, "Oh," he was like, "What are you doing today?" And I was like,
Crying.
"Working, studying, crying." I literally said crying, and they're like, "Why are you crying?" I was like,
I don't know yet.
Why not?
I haven't gotten there.
I just know I'm going to.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's just the best form of release, you know what I mean? And they're like, well, I just recommend holding it all in and then bursting. And I was like, oh, well, I've done that. And I had a full panic attack and couldn't breathe. And they were like, oh, same. And I was like, are we good? You know?
So that's his recommendation?
Yeah.
Hello?
Just keep it all in until you just can't anymore and just burst.
Yeah. See, I feel like I do that, but I burst every day anyway, so I'm not really keeping anything in.
Well, the conversations you tell me that you have with, like, your mother scares me.
What do you mean?
You said you're always screaming to your mom about something happening.
Yeah.
Yelling.
Well,
you said.
Yeah. I'm not yelling at my mom, just for clarity. I'm just yelling with my mom.
Also, can I just mention that I've never seen Julia cry?
Really?
I've never seen you cry.
Still? I cry every single day.
And I don't know why you don't cry with me.
I don't know. I don't cry with anyone.
You should cry with me.
Well, you know what's funny?
What's funny?
We just saw one of our baby girl. We just saw our baby girl, one of our new members in our sorority.
Yeah.
And she was just looking really sad. And so we were like, what's going on? I walked up to her. I asked her about it. She's having a rough day. And she was like, yeah, like, I just want to cry. And I was like, cry. And she was like, yeah, I mean, I probably will. I just feel like I cry too much or something to that effect. And I was like, I cry every single day. And she just looked so shocked. So
because,
it's like,
yeah, you don't seem like you would.
Yeah. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, every single day I cry. I'm crying right now. And she was like, I don't see that in you. And I was like, yeah. I was crying this morning, last night, the night before. Like, every day I cry.
Well, and that just really goes back to what we talked about earlier in that we're always giving so much positive. Well, so, and this is kind of like a sad truth. Like, obviously we've seen it with like Robin Williams, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the people who are the happiest that are like going through the most, you know? Mm-hmm. And I feel like we're such strong people.
Yeah.
And especially you. Like, I feel like, because guys, one time I was just so emotional about something and I was like, Julia, I need you right now. Because Julia's like such a rock. So I would just like never think that like you would get emotional.
Yeah.
And it's like, you really have to be there for your strong friends.
Yeah.
It's so important because they could be hurting inside. Mm-hmm. And people who don't reach out to them, like, you see things like this and it sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
I mean, now that we're in college as well, you hear a lot, not to be super dark, but you hear a lot about people from high school who've like killed themselves or like now they are addicted to drugs or some like wild shit. And you're like, we were friends. Like, I didn't know any of that about you.
I know.
Like, we talked every day at home period, you know? Like, I didn't know.
You never know what people are going through. It really is important to like step inside people's shoes.
Yeah, for sure. Being empathetic, number one. Rule number one. Ooh, another turn on empathy.
Well, I love a guy who just shows emotion in general.
That too.
You know?
Cry for me. Throwback to that one great song, Love the Way You Cry. Love It When You Cry?
Yes.
It's great. It's a great song.
I listened to it. She's a bop.
She is a bop.
I just love how we can, like, I just love talking with you because I feel like we can go from like straight screaming to like, I feel like a whole like sound bite of us. It was just like silence, like a good calm moment. Mm-hmm. So I just need to reiterate that yes, we can be calm and most of the time we are.
We're not animals.
Thank you. I just feel like I really need to reiterate that so many times.
At many women that we know who act like every second of our day, we're screaming, yelling, jumping around, dancing. We're not.
Because that's another question I saw.
Inefficient.
Like, what is a compliment that's actually an insult?
Yeah.
That for sure.
The compliment that's an insult that we get all the time is like, oh, like, you're not really hype right now. You're always hype.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Samantha, sit down.
Right. You're always yelling.
You're always yelling.
What do you mean?
That's so rude.
You're always screaming.
You're always screaming.
And okay, like I always say in the podcast, like, yes, and this is why. So, guys, y'all already heard about the date and like how that went fantastic. And I told them that I had a podcast. I didn't want that to be the first thing they hear from me because this is not who I am all the time. Right. You know, like right now I'm like being a character and that, okay, I have an audience. I'm trying to entertain. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But this is not like always me.
No.
Not at all.
No. Half the time we're literally sitting alone, like watching YouTube videos quietly in the dark. And I'll tell you what, I am greatly irritated when people are like rude about quiet spaces. Like, if you're in the library, shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
If we're sleeping, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if we're just out and it's like the middle of the day, I'm gonna scream because none of you have the right to be quiet, like in the middle of a public place. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm just like walking from one place to another and I see Miriam, I'm gonna scream. I don't care if y'all got a headache. It's 2 p.m. in the middle of the day, I'll scream. Right. But if it's like 11 a.m. on a Saturday and people are asleep, I'm not gonna be in my room like screeching. You know what I mean? You. Shut up.
And this is why, guys, so Friday was blowout, and that was a whole nonsense because, as you guys already know, Julie and I don't drink, but I'm like, if you do it responsibly, okay, just get out of my face, it's fine. And just people screaming down the hallways, running, because I work at the front desk at Sadler, so I see people running all the time, and I'm just like, really? I just don't have time, Lorenza. I don't have time.
Yeah.
Like, why are you yelling right now?
I don't know.
And it's not even, like, needed.
No.
Because when I scream, I feel like it's always needed.
Because the thing is, like, if you're screaming for emphasis and you're joking with someone, that's fine. But if you're just, like, having a normal conversation, but loudly, it's like, why? Because if you're being funny and, like, you're yelling about something, I'm giggling with you.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
No,
We're
it's
having
funny.
fun together.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, let me demonstrate the type of screaming we do.
Okay, guys, Julia has, like, she's taking a step back because I know this is going to be loud, so, okay, great.
Did you do the homework?
Guys,
Did
okay.
you do it? I don't know about that. I didn't get the, like, that's a normal conversation. I don't know why you're screeching about it.
Why are you yelling? I'm right here, babe.
I'm right here.
I'm right here, babe.
I'm right here.
I'm right here for you always. Always and forever.
Everyone else in this building also hates us right now because people are studying, which A, stop, because we're not having finals tomorrow. And B, you're just in a random building, so you have no right to silence. This is not the library. Boom.
Also, yeah, because my friend just texted me. She's in my class, and she just sent me my name in all caps and, like, a gif of, like, people, like, screaming. And I'm like, oh, my God, what happened?
Ooh.
So I feel like she's going to tell me, like, we got an email that our finals canceled. But, like, let me just see. So I'm just like,
So we really are at her thriving.
I know,
we're
I'm excited. Because I'm just like, oh, wait. Okay, I don't know. I haven't gotten anything yet. Oh, wait, hold on. We got an email, school delayed opening. The provost has canceled the 9 a.m. block of exams, bitch! Yes! Oh my God. 9 a.m. exams are canceled.
Did you have a 9 a.m. exam?
Yes, I did in speech.
I have never had a 9 a.m. exam.
Really?
Wait, that's not true. It's 9 or 2. I'm fucking lying. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know
never had the 7. That's ridiculous.
7 a.m.?
7 p.m., babe.
Oh, I was like, stop. Because now
7
you're being
p.m.,
ridiculous.
7 p.m.,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have not had that either.
Oh my God.
Okay, great.
I'm so happy. Good. And after this podcast, we're going to go eat a little dinner.
Ooh, so excited.
Today has just really been amazing.
It's been a good day.
And all I have to say, because, like, I'm trying to wrap this up since it's over an hour, guys, just be good to the world and the world will be good to you.
And
okay?
honestly,
Yeah.
I also just want to add.
Okay.
Let's look at this day in a negative perspective. Because, like,
Sure.
if you're
Let's do it.
thinking negatively, this could have been a really shitty day. It was cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have rain boots that were, like, my correct size. We were outside, and the branches almost fell on us, and we got wet. Like, we studied for finals, and we're not even taking one tomorrow. So, like, we wasted our time.
I was sitting working when people were outside having snowball fights and having a good time.
Right, you had to work. Like, my roommate was being loud, and I had to be quiet, because then she was doing an interview. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we couldn't find the right outfits, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't outside in the daylight, because we had to wait, because you were working, so we went outside when it was a little dark. Like, if we're in a negative mindset, this day could have been, like, bad.
It could have been shit. And right now, guys, I wanted to record in a soundproof room in our library, but that's so booked up. So now we're in, like, one of the disgusting buildings on campus, just crowded around like a little desk. Like, it's not ideal, but we're making it work.
Yeah.
And because, like, Julie and I are just, like, positive right now, like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And we're making the most out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm glad you brought that
It's
up.
all about your interpretation. Like, this same day, if we were in a negative mind space, could have been like, ugh, like, I'm just tired and it's cold outside and we've already done so much and, like, I don't even want to do anything right now and I sucks, finals are coming up, like, but because we're in this positive mindset, it's like, this has been the most fabulous day.
It's been the best.
What a great way to wrap up the semester.
I know. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But yes.
Yes.
I guess with that,
Thank you for having me.
thank you for coming.
Thank you, Tea Garden.
I'm so glad that you could come on for season 2 because you were on for season 1.
Ooh,
and
once
now
a
you're here
season?
for season 2. So you're only going to be once per season. Great. But maybe we'll see you next week with my final guest.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, if we can figure out this microphone situation.
Yes. And then for the last one, it'll be just me. So to my little sister, you won't be listening to that one.
Wow.
But
Rude.
to everyone else who is an avid fan, thank you so much, guys. We've grown so much, and I live for you as always. This has been an extra sip. I'm your host, Miriam Smaki. Thank you again, Julia Pratt.
Thank you.
And with that, everyone, have a positive mindset. Draw some sigils to bring it all the way back. And just have a fantastic Satanistic priestess day.
There it is.
There it is, everyone.
There it is.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.